Welcome to Interview Success Pro Hub. Today, we'll walk you through practical data governance interview questions for roles paying 65K and above. Jess, Steve, and joining us today as our job candidate is Rob.
We'll be asking practical data governance questions that you are likely to face in real interviews.
And Rob will be answering each question using the STAR method: situation, task, action, and result. If you find this helpful, please like and subscribe. Your support helps us keep creating practical interview preparation content. Let's begin. Rob, how would you design and implement an enterprise data governance framework? Certainly. In my previous organization, there was no formal governance structure. My responsibility was to design and implement an enterprise-wide data governance framework. I assessed governance maturity, defined data ownership roles, and introduced governance policies and oversight forums. Result, this created a structured governance model and significantly improved data quality across the organization.
How do you ensure high data quality across an organization?
In my current role, customer data inconsistencies were affecting reporting accuracy. My objective was to improve data quality and reliability. I implemented data profiling, validation rules, and monitoring dashboards while assigning clear data stewardship responsibilities. Data accuracy improved significantly, and teams could rely on trusted data. How do you establish data ownership and accountability? In my previous role, there was confusion across departments regarding ownership of key data sets. My responsibility was to establish clear accountability. I defined data owner and steward roles and aligned responsibilities through stakeholder engagement. Ownership became clearly defined, improving accountability and faster issue resolution.
How do you align data governance with business strategy?
In my organization, governance processes were not aligned with business priorities. My goal was to ensure governance supported business objectives. I worked with leadership to identify critical data assets and to prioritize governance controls for those assets. Governance became a strategic enabler for better decision-making.
How do you manage regulatory compliance within data governance?
The organization needed to strengthen compliance with GDPR. My responsibility was to align governance practices with regulatory standards. I updated retention policies, improved classification standards, and introduced compliance monitoring. The organization passed audits and reduced compliance risk. How would you drive adoption of data governance across an organization? In my current role, some teams have viewed governance as unnecessary bureaucracy. My objective is to increase adoption across the company. I delivered training, demonstrated business value, and introduced governance champions. Adoption improved significantly, and governance became part of daily operations. How do you measure the success of a data governance program? In my current role, the company's leadership wanted to understand the clear value of data governance. My role was to define measurable metrics around governance. I introduced KPIs such as data quality scores, compliance rates, and issue resolution timelines. Leadership gained visibility into data governance performance.
How do you resolve conflicts between IT and business teams regarding data?
In most organizations, IT feels data belongs to them. Hence, they prioritize standards, while business teams prioritize speed. My role is to align both groups on the importance of enterprise data assets. I facilitated workshops to agree on shared governance standards. Both teams aligned, improving collaboration and delivery. Can you describe a time you resolved a major data quality issue? In my previous role, inconsistent data formats were causing reporting errors across departments. My responsibility was to identify the root cause and improve data quality. I conducted data profiling, standardized data formats, and implemented validation controls. Reporting accuracy improved significantly by 65%, and data quality issues were reduced.
What would be your priorities in your first 90 days as a data governance manager?
Starting a new role requires understanding data governance maturity. My objective would be to assess the organization's current landscape. I will conduct a data maturity assessment to identify critical data assets, engage senior stakeholders, and establish governance forums. This will create a clear roadmap for data governance across the organization. If you want to succeed in data governance interviews, your answers must be clear, structured, and focused on real impact.
Use the STAR method to communicate your experience with confidence.
If you found this hands-on, practical content helpful, like and subscribe to the Interview Success Pro Hub channel. And always focus on how your work improves data quality, reduces risk, and supports business decisions. Absolutely, Steve. That's a clear framework for our priorities. Sounds good?
Perfectly.
We're here to help you prepare, perform, and secure the role you deserve. Best wishes on your data governance interview and your future success. And remember to pray.